Hi everyone, I'm Katie. It's 11 o'clock, so we're about to start our Facebook Live recipe here. So I'm just going to let everyone start to roll in and finish their Zoom calls, and we'll get started. We'll wait about 2 minutes. Maybe 1 minute. I need some background music, some elevator music. Do, do, do. Can everyone hear me? If you want, you can put all of your comments on the left-hand side. We have someone moderating this, so thank you. And they'll be responding to any questions that come up or any problems that you're having or anything that's coming up. They're there to support you. Oh, thanks, Rochelle or Raquel. Thanks. Christine LeBlanc does it here in Vancouver at Life and Color Salon on Union Street, Chinatown. I did it just for you guys, I'll be honest. My hair didn't look like this 15 minutes ago. All right, we'll continue to let people roll in. This is really exciting. We already have 50 people here. I rounded up, there's 49. But we'll just allow a few more people to finish up their calls, get ready. If you are cooking along with me, great sound, can't wait for this. Yes, thank you. Okay, so if you are gonna cook along with me, just grab everything out of your fridge. Like grab all the ingredients you need, but also all the fresh things. So even if I didn't call for it on the recipe, just grab everything you can find. So I have fresh cabbage, carrot, cucumber, you can grab broccoli, you could grab mushrooms, just grab every single thing that's like sitting in your fridge that's fresh and ready to go. This is also a great time to just quickly cook your rice noodles. So if you are cooking along with me, just boil some water right now, boil it to 100 degrees, and pop your rice noodles in there for about 2 minutes, and then just strain them, and then just have them cold and to the side like I do, because this is going to be a cold noodle salad bowl. So get that all ready. We're just going to wait 30 more seconds here just as we continue to have people roll in. I'll read your comments. Same, I've been going with the bedhead look these days. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if mine's bedhead. Usually it's just bad. Bedhead is like cute. I feel like you could go to blow hair salon and like get them to do a blow style that's called bedhead. That is not what my hair looks like on the usual. But you guys got me up and out. I put mascara on, I did my hair, and I'm feeling really good. Okay, cool. We're gonna wait 15 more seconds. We'll just allow a few more people to roll in here. So again, just pull everything out of your fridge, fresh, anything you see, even non-fresh, things that like, even if the cucumber is looking like it's on its last half hour, pull it out, we'll find a way to use it. And yeah, we're almost ready to go here. So for all the people who are early, I'll give you a little secret, that exclusive secret that no one else is gonna know. I've literally like turned my house upside down, so my kitchen is actually quite dark. So I'm actually in my living room right now, hence why there's a mirror here. And that's the outside. I'm looking over the Cabbage Street Bridge right now. It's not raining, so that's good news. But anyways, we not only did I do my hair, but we also moved a few pieces of furniture around today. Okay, guys, so we're going to get started. It's 11:03. My goal is to have you guys for the next half hour, so you guys can go on your way and eat your incredible meal before your next conference call. So thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Katie. I'm with Kokomo here in Vancouver. So essentially what Kokomo is all about is just creating really healthy, fresh, accessible food to really support people in their day-to-day lives. So I realized that there was such an opportunity, people leading these massive lives with these big goals here in Vancouver and actually throughout the world. And I just thought, like, how can we support these people on the go? There was so much innovation in how we were going about our day with like smartphones invented and different studios popping up and just the way we move. And I just wasn't seeing where like food was supporting us in that innovation. So that's really how Kokomo came to be. Now we have 3 locations, one in Chinatown, one in Kitsilano, and one, actually a new one in Edgemont Village in North Van. So that one's been open since February. And yeah, today we are not in a Kokomo. We're in actually where Kokomo all began, which is my home. Way back when, I used to invite everyone over here and we would like do different taste testings and kind of just chat through naming. That's how Kokomo came to be, the name, and a bunch of different things. So you guys are really at the origins of where it all began. And I'm so excited to be here with Sage. So Sage has been a massive supporter of Kokomo since day one. The first Kokomo actually opened up down the street from their head office. And since then, we've really been in a really close relationship. So this is like worlds coming together, and it feels so great. They're all about, again, like creating like accessible health for our people and healing through plants. And that aligns with Kokomo as well. So today we get to cook together, heal through plants, and just enjoy the next 20 minutes. So thank you again for being here. I guess we're going to get started. It feels so weird to not be in my real kitchen. So first of all, we're going to make the dressing. So this dressing recipe is so easy. This is why I'm sharing it with you guys. I would quadruple batch it if I were you. It's something that we store in the fridge. Chris eats like half of it. My boyfriend eats like half of it within like the first day, actually the first sitting. So quadruple it. This is something that you can make when you're on vacation. Like when we were in Maui over Christmas time, we just easily made it. You don't need a blender. If you have one, that's great. But otherwise, it's so easy to just mix this up. And like I said, just grab all the ingredients in your fridge and throw something together that really feels alive. And that's a big goal of mine when I'm eating, is to really look at colors and food as like living things, or I guess look at plants as living things. And the colors will really show you just like how they can support you. I don't know, little woo-woo. But when I see food, even when I'm grocery shopping and I see something, I just know that like my body needs it. It's just this weird innate thing that like I need X. So here we are. So first of all, we're going to start with our dressing. So you can grab any old jar. I'm going to use this. It's just easy to pour from. And we're going to pour a lot of sauce on here. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to do peanut butter. So you can do almond butter. You could do any butter, I'm sure. I've actually only used peanut butter because it's funny. I feel like we were all about almond butter, like the whole world was. We're all super healthy. We're doing cauliflower crust and almond butter and all these things. And then one day I was just like, what happened to peanut butter? And we started reintroducing peanut butter into our lives. And I'm all for peanut butter. I don't even think we have almond butter in the house anymore. Kokomo is pure almond butter. We have no peanuts in that restaurant. But at home, I get a little wild and I just purely use almond butter. Keep in mind, I'm not going to be measuring anything because I make this recipe all the time, and I'm just not a specific human being like that, or whatever you would call it, particular. But just you totally measure, and all of the recipe will be posted here for you guys to get the exact measurements. It was also on Instagram yesterday. So you're going to take a 1/4 cup of almond butter, or peanut butter, sorry. See, it's just so natural. And that's going to be about that for me. So hard not to lick that spoon, but we'll do it when we finish airing. And then we're going to take some miso. So miso is something I always have in my fridge. I have like all the different kinds of it. And this is the one that I use from Whole Foods. I think you can actually I saw it at Thrifty's, a few different places. We're just going to take about 1/2 teaspoon. So again, I'm just going to go like that, and I'm going to throw it in. This is going to give you that like real salt, but also like earthiness. Going to really like round out your flavors and create like an umami flavor to it. And then we're going to do tamari. So again, this is going to give you your saltiness as well. We use a gluten-free tamari just because, I don't know, I just try to stay gluten-free when possible. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of this. So again, this is not a real measuring spoon. We're just going to go a little rogue here. You guys, just a reminder, we do have someone, Fanny, she works with Sage, and she's been super helpful. So she's going to be moderating the comment section. So if you have any questions at all, pop them in there. She'll either respond, or I'll take a look once in a while just to make sure that I'm answering any questions. But feel free to ask away. That's literally why we're doing this live, so we can have some interaction and really be a part of your day with you. Okay, so now we've done tamari. I'm going to throw in some maple syrup. You could do honey. You could do whatever you want. We have 2 tablespoons as well of this. All right, and then garlic and ginger. So I have 2 cloves of garlic that I've pressed already. I'm super prepared today. This is not me on a regular basis. And then I have 2 teaspoons of grated ginger. You can even just chop it up. Again, just make this as easy as possible for yourself. It's not baking. Nothing's perfect. It's going to taste amazing no matter what. Look at the flavors that we have in here. There's no doubt that it's going to be amazing. I think I probably have way more ginger than I call for, which means today is just going to be a little bit more gingery. Good for the digestion. Okay, so next up I'm just looking at a little note here because I actually haven't memorized every single bit. Curry powder. This is my favorite curry powder. It's almost finished. I was so happy I still have some left for today. You can get it at Granville Island here in Vancouver, or I'm sure other places. Curry powder is one of those things that as I got older, I realized is like one of the things you actually want to invest in, you know? You want to invest in like a few things in life, and curry powder, I would say, is one of them. So we're going to do 1.5 teaspoons. I'm going to get a clean spoon here. And this is what's going to give you all of your flavor. Well, no, everything else is giving us lots of flavor. Oh, it's so good. So just a quick look again. Okay. So we're basically done. We're now going to stir this around. I'm going to add some water. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of water. But again, you can just add as it makes sense. Actually, I'm just going to stir this a little bit. And then, like, a part of me just wants to do it like this. It's like a paste. But we're going to add water so that this lasts more than just like half a bowl. So you can see this is like a full paste. It honestly looks like almond butter, peanut butter on its own. So I'm going to add 1/4 cup of water, but just add until you like the consistency. And this is something you can also heat up. So today we're doing a cold bowl, but I've also done it warm. If you go to my Instagram, my personal Instagram, you can see, it's actually the last highlighted story because I'm always adding to it. But you can see that I've actually created I've created it warm. So I've done warm noodles, I've done warm tofu in there, and then warm cabbage and warm sauce, and a bit of fresh ingredients on top. But today we're going cold. A little bit more water. And you really want to stir it to fully combine it. You can put this in a food processor, in a blender. If you're eating this like 2 days later, just add a little bit more water. It'll solidify a bit if it's in the fridge. So just add a little bit more water just to reincorporate it and make it a little bit more liquidy. So now you can see it's like that. Might even still add a little bit more water. I'm curious if any of you guys are actually cooking along with me. If you are, maybe put a little comment in or send me photos. Tag Sage, tag Hey Kokomo, and tag myself if you want, Katie Ruddell. I'm so excited to see what you guys all create. Okay, our sauce. We love our sauce how it is. Super liquidy. So we're going to put that aside. That's all ready. It smells so good. I can't believe sauce can like have aromas like that. So next up, we're going to build our bowl. This is what Kokomo is known for and what I might be known for. I don't know. I hope so. So ta-da, I have a bowl. I have like 500 different shapes of bowls because we tested all the different bowls that we're going to use at Kokomo. So this is my favorite one. It's by Danby, I think, or Demby. Anyways, just a winner's find. So what we're going to do is we're first going to take our noodles. Anyone have any questions at all about the dressing at this point? Okay. So we're going to take our noodles. So as I mentioned before, I just cook them to the package directions. Basically, I just take it and I add some hot water, and then I'll take it out and then rinse it with cold water, throw a bit of oil in so it's like not all stuck together, and then cool it in the fridge. So we have our rice noodles. I'm like gonna quadruple sauce this. So you know how when you were younger, like aka like 2 months ago, when you would go to the movie theater and you would get butter popcorn and you would ask them to like quadruple layer it? That's me with salads and bowls with sauce. So this is the money shot. Sorry, I don't have like 5 camera angles, so you're just gonna have to watch from that angle. if I don't do this, Chris, my boyfriend, will be so mad at me if I don't like add the sauce at this layer. So this is going to make sure that you have sauce at that layer. And then we're just going to build it. This is the fun part. So you can do pockets, you can throw it all in, you can like make it in a big salad toss bowl and like toss it all around and then serve it up. I'm gonna do it so that it looks pretty at the end so you can take photos. So we're gonna do a bunch of cabbage. Cabbage is like, we can do lots of this. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the middle. You can do lots of this because it's gonna add a bunch of crunch and it's just like easy to eat. So just take your cabbage. Here's a little Katie tip. What I do once in a while, I'm not gonna say I do this every week, but what I like to do each week is we take a head of cabbage and then we just chop it up super fine. So you can throw that through your food processor, use a mandolin, or just like, it's kind of meditative to just slice and chop and listen to a podcast. And then I'll put it in Tupperware and put like a little bit of paper towel or just a cloth over top that's damp, and then leave that in the fridge. It honestly will last like 10 days. I don't know. Let's just say 5 days, but we do 10 days in our household. We'll add it to everything. So we'll add it to bowls like this. We'll just use it to like freshen things up. So we'll add it to curries, to soups, to wraps, to whatever, you name it. And then you just always have that like little bit of crunch and a little bit of live plants going on in whatever you eat, even if it's like something that you just microwaved. Okay, so we have cabbage. I just dropped my thing here. So we have cabbage. Awesome. Now I also found some cucumber in my fridge. So I'm going to take a bunch of cucumber. Cucumber I love because it's just like, so cooling for this. I should have never tried the dressing. Should I try it just to make sure? Oh yeah. I swear I make food better when I'm on TV. I don't know if it's the pressure or because I'm not tasting it 100 times, but I'm much better like that. Okay. Maybe it just means I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life. Cucumbers. Now, some carrot. So you can just grate some carrot. I actually took some pickled carrot from Kokomo. If you've ever had it, it's so good. It's like turmeric and black pepper. And then we're going to take some cilantro. Actually, you know what? Sorry, this is live, so you're just going to have to watch how I'm changing my mind every single second. We're not going to do it in bits and pieces. We're going to just do it all over. I'm going to build it up. Actually, I'm not going to do cilantro yet. I'm going to do smoked tofu. So why I love smoked tofu is it tastes amazing, like honestly amazing. If you miss meat or cheese or anything like that, if you're vegan, this is going to give you, I think, like a similar texture and flavor. So why I love this though is you don't have to cook it. You can literally just buy smoked tofu and just chop it up into any size you want. I like it a little bit smaller. It's quite smoky, so I don't like it to be super overpowering and have like really big chunks. So I just do like little pieces. Okay, right now we're gonna throw some of this on. And this is just like, you can throw anything together. Why I love this too is like, I can keep all these ingredients in the fridge, and then Chris throughout the week, because he works from home right now, can just like throw all these things together and make himself something super healthy versus the alternative. I'm not even talking about what the alternatives have been. So we're gonna do that. Now I'm gonna throw in some more dressing. I'm actually gonna use a spoon. I didn't put the cilantro on yet because I like it to be a bit of a topping. I don't like the sauce to be all over it. Yes, I know, I've put a lot of sauce on here. There we go. And then I'm gonna take the cilantro. So I love putting a bunch of herbs. Again, it just feels like lively and healthy and so good. So what I love to put on this one is mint, cilantro, and green onion. So you do you, whatever you have in the fridge. And I just chop a bunch up and just like, oh, sorry, I'm getting really excited about this. Okay. Now we're gonna throw some furikake. Furikake is one of my favorite toppings for salads, for French fries, for popcorn, for noodles, anything you got. So what it is essentially, I first had it when I was in Hawaii, but it's like a seaweed topping. So you can make your own. We make our own at Kokomo. You can also buy it at specific stores. but it's basically seaweed, sesame seeds, and a bit of, you can put like onion powder, togarashi, whatever you want. So this one has all those things and it's so good. And it adds again like another salty like umami layer to it. It's honestly so good on popcorn. You should try it. You can even sneak a bit of spirulina in there so it feels like you're just kind of hacking it and making it even more healthy. So this is where our bowl is at so far. Next up, what else do I have left? Oh, I brought in some sunflower seeds. I add sunflower seeds to every single thing that we do in our house. Really high in protein and just adds an extra layer of crunch, and I just love it. And I also think they're kind of pretty. And then black sesame seeds. There's already a bit of sesame seeds in the Furikake, but black sesame seeds just allow things to pop. I like the flavor of them. I like the look of them. Almost everything at Kokomo has black sesame in it. I just buy it bulk and then I make a little container. And I treat it like salt. Like it's pepper, salt, chili flakes, these. Okay, and then I think that's all that I have. I'm going to add a little bit more greenery on top just to make it pretty. And you guys, we're done. That was a 20-minute lunch and I talked a lot. So you could make this in like 5 minutes if you had all the ingredients prepped in your fridge. I'm just going to share it with you here. All right, and now it's time to eat. Is anyone else done? Are you guys eating with me? Am I eating alone? Sometimes it's my favorite thing to do. Sometimes it's my least favorite thing to do, but today we'll be doing it. So, any other questions before I have a bunch of things in my teeth? Okay, cool. I kind of don't want to eat it because I want to take a photo. Can I just take a photo while you guys are here? One sec. This is like part of the eating experience, you know? Boom. Take a photo of you guys. All right. Time to eat our salad. It doesn't even feel like a salad. Most people will be so surprised to hear that I'm actually not a salad girl. Even though I own a salad shop, I love like adding grains, so like rice or rice noodles or potatoes or bread or just like something that's like starchy and carbo-y to each salad. So that's essentially what we did today. It's really not a salad, but it is. It's classified as one. All right, let's get it in there. Let's make sure we put enough sauce in. Oh my God, yes we did. Do you guys see that? Okay. This is not what you want to be eating on camera on a date. We did good today. That is really good. That is so good. Perfect level of spice, perfect level of salt, perfect level of sweetness, lots of crunch, lots of freshness. I'm really excited for you guys to try this one at home. Thank you so much for being a part of this with me. Honestly, it's like a big goal of mine to continue to do this in my life. So to have you guys here and support and just get curious means the world to me. It means so much to Kokomo to get to share a day with you and with Sage as well to just get to all be together. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys are all going to eat this for lunch today. Reach out to me if you have any questions at Hey Kokomo. You can also reach me personally at Katie Ruddell. That's where you'll see me kind of do it in my stories, different ways. If you go to our website right now, we're actually going to post the link here. If you go to Hey Kokomo's blog, you'll see that, or it's Kokomo's blog, but heykokomo.ca. You'll see the recipe in the blog there. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. This was great. Love you guys. Have a good day.